Hello and welcome to Pinball Reviews. I'm Luke and today we're going to be looking at this 1995 Dirty Harry pinball machine. Big thanks to Greg Mott for loaning me this game to have a little play at and do a little video on. And thanks to Kat as well, my wife, for playing against me and having a good go at getting the top scores.
Here we go. That's a pretty big time. Welcome to Homicide.
So first up there, first thing I'm going for is loading gun, because you've got three different options on the starter. There you go, it loads into the little magnum gun which spins around, very like T2. And you want to aim for that little scoop on the left because that starts your mode with the gun. So it says, here we go, I've got some points and that's starting a mode, random brawl, oh sorry, not random brawl, barroom brawl, which is a mode where you have to hit the white flashing shots, which is the left ramp or the right ramp. Now you can see at the bottom of the playfield there's some shotgun shells, and that's the first mode I've started, the barroom brawl. And then there's car chase and warehouse raid, letter bomb and so forth. So these are called your shotgun modes. You also get some points, there's a little magazine on the left when you get over some rollovers at the top. That will give you points for magnum jets and so forth. Now most of these modes you've got a timer, you have to make the shots in the timer, and that's the main thing to go for. This machine, one thing I really like about it is it's fully featured. There's loads of things on it. It was released in 1995. It was designed by a pinball designer called Barry Ourslar. The artwork's by Pat McMahon and Kevin O'Connor. And it's programmed by Dwight Sullivan and Scott Saloni, if I'm saying those names right. So this came out the same year as games like Frankenstein, Baywatch, No Fear, Jackpot, Johnny Mnemonic, The Shadow, Theatre of Magic, Attack from Mars, as well as Stargate and The Big Hurt from Gottlieb. Oh, lovely little drop catch there with that. So, what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to get my other mode. I've got the car chase started, which is hit the left and right. Oh no, I haven't got it started yet. Once you finish one mode, once it times out, then you have to hit the left loop or the right loop. Now the left loop's flashing for bank robber, so I get that, it's a little hurry up, which is nice, and that lights HQ, which is that little scoop on the left. That's it there, the little yellow flash. Here's the mode start.
Just stole my car.
And there we go, so car chase. So we get the car chase, we get a countdown time, and then I've got to hit the left and right shots, and I think the, well, I don't think which is flashing white, it's those main three shots for two loops and that ramp.
Is it my turn?
Kat's come up and have a go. That's what she goes for. So you just press the left button to change what you want to start with. She's gone for the upper flipper shot. So basically there's a little magnet. As soon as you plunge, it catches it on that right outer loop, and then it lets it roll down. Like I say, this is really a fully featured machine. There's a third flipper at the top there, as well as the gun, and then you make a shot off that and try and shoot it straight up that ramp as well. So she's got the bank robber hurry up flashing. So there we go, 35 million. It's quite big points in this game. I'd say a good game I have on it is about 500, but I've managed to get over 1 billion before, so I'm sure other people have got more points as well. She wants to get in that HQ or get the bank robber, which is still flashing out. Looks like it's timed out now. That's a drain, that's tough. So there's also some bullets, there's some stand-ups around the playfield, and if you hit all of them, that gives you something as well, but it's not something I personally go for, because it seems quite dangerous. One thing I do try and do is get the main multi-mall mode going, which is done by hitting 5 of the little flashing policeman badges, and there's one of those on the left scoop, there's one of them on the right little saucer, and there's another one on the warehouse, which is that main shot, just that's that one there. Also starts the multiple, so it's quite satisfying. When it starts the multiple, puts it into the gun, and you get to go up the ramp, and I missed it, but if you hit up that ramp, that's a super jackpot, or if you put it into the right ramp, you get a jackpot anyway. And you can relight those jackpots by putting it into the little saucer on the centre left of the playfield. So there we go, I'm now going for the right ramp. See if I can make it. Nope, keep missing at the moment. That little left scoop there is flashing blue, and that's you can get a few points for a mode called Ransom. Clint Eastwood goes on about how The city doesn't pay ransoms, but it seems to pay you out points every time you do that, so it doesn't really hurt. There we go, so that's lit the jackpots, the right ramp and the left ramp. Still missing them, just keeping the balls in play. There's one. And there's the ramp, so that's the super jackpot as well. So now what I'd want to do is put it back in that little white yellow flashing, that's it, one in there, saucer, and then go back up the ramp again. There we go. There's a chance, and I missed it, never mind. So that's all try and do really, go through the modes, and once you get multi-ball just keep trying to get jackpots. So as far as like strategy is concerned, that's what I personally go for. There's probably some other techniques, like I say, there's those stand-ups, but they seem quite dangerous. They also get quite a nice mode which comes around every now and again, which says, do you feel lucky, punk? So basically it puts the ball in the magnum and you get to fire a shot, but it lights one of the stand-ups and you have to hit just the stand-up that's gone. So you either get, say, 15 million points if you say you don't feel lucky, it will just give you the points, or if you decide to shoot for the magnum, it will give you double that, so say 30 million. So it's quite tempting to go for, but I find quite often if I go for that, I shoot and then I hit it and then it drains. Okay, so we've got warehouse rated. This is next to the shotgun modes, and it's basically, oh, it's drained. Basically you just keep hitting the warehouse in that one. The warehouse is the big building on the right, which has got a little up kicker. Okay, so Cat's gone for the ramp shot again. You see that it says Magnum Force there, so it has a little magnet underneath the playfield. You want to get the HQ on the left, a little scoop. You can see on the back there it's flashed 4 of the, what are they called? Police badges. So she wants to get one more to be able to get multi-ball ready to go. Now she has to get the flashing one, so there's one flashing on the right ramp. So I wonder if she'll place pass across for it. Nope, she's gone for the hurry up. There we go. So yeah, it's that left ramp that really she wants. She's also got HQ lit, which is the yellow one on the left. If she hit that, that'll start mode 2, so that's her first mode there. You see, where am I up to with the modes? I think the first 3 are solid, and it means I'm on the 4th one. So I'm going to try and see if I can shoot the HQ to get an award. And it bounced around in, but then it went bumped out, didn't it? So the HQ is flashing, so I've got that mode ready to start. So I just need to get it into that little hole on the left to be able to start the mode. Now this gives you mystery awards. So sometimes you'll pop it there, but it does give you a multiple at one point. And there we go. So if you shoot the warehouse, it has a warehouse jackpot, and then I think next can give you a 2-ball multi-ball. There we go. So then when you're in this one from the mystery, just keep going for the warehouse. So it's a nice little multi-ball. Not much ball save on it, but it's nice to have it all the same. I don't think that's part of the warehouse raid mode. I think the warehouse raid is, like I say, you just keep hitting the warehouse and you collect different contraband. So this is it. I feel lucky now. I've got a shot on here, so I'm going to go for the shot. See the little stand up above. There you go, aim for it. Boom, hit it. And then, there we go, it drains.
What was he going to say?
Don't you just love getting those big points? I should find the shot. I made it, but then it drained straight after, so I should have done it really. Got the multiple ready to go straight away now. So she wants to go for that ramp, which is flashing red for jackpot, try and get the super jackpot straight away off the gun.
Up which one?
The one which is flashing jackpot, the red one.
The red one? Right?
Yeah, ready? And she missed. Never mind. So you still want to get up there? Now all she wants to do is keep going for the ramps.
Why?
Get them up, get them up.
I'm
Now you do get a bit of grace period, so she's still got a bit of time to shoot up the ramp, either left ramp or right ramp. Left ramp will be best because that's your super skill shot. Oh, it's not super skill shot, super jackpot. There's 2 jackpot. I think she might be running out of time now. Yeah, there we go. So as we can see, we've still got that first shotgun mode lit. That left scoop would be probably the first special. Oh, never mind. You won't waste those magnets.
That was me.
Okay, so things I like about this game, it's absolutely jam-packed with modes and things to do. You've got 2 ramps, 2 diverters, that magnet. It really is a fully featured machine, you know. Loads of nice wireforms everywhere. It's really good fun to play. It's a bit different. It's not like your standard sort of fan layout, and it plays really well all the same.
Smart move.
Quite satisfying shots as well. I quite enjoy this mode as well. There's some variety in them. This one's letter bomb mode. You just have to keep hitting it into the right saucer, and you have to hit it in there about 3 or 4 times, and then that'll defuse the bomb. Not an easy mode, but good fun and quite a lot of points for it as well. I'm not sure it's got a video mode. I've never played a video mode on it. I don't think there is one. So it'd be nice if there was a video mode, but never mind. It has got a midnight mode though, which is pretty cool. So if you're playing this game and the clock on it passes past midnight, then you'll be able to play like a super jackpot amped up mode. I remember playing this in an arcade nearby to me, and they had it set up so midnight was actually 4 PM. So if you're playing at 4 PM, you get this fantastic midnight mode and loads of points for doing hardly anything. If you could do that, it was a good way to get yourself on the high scoreboard. Other things I don't like about it, I suppose the pop bumper's a little bit tucked away and the lanes on the top of them. Usually it only tends to drop in there if you don't quite make the outer loop. The only other thing, let's have a look here. About it really, there's not a lot to like. I suppose maybe the artwork looks a little bit dated, but it's of its time, and you know, it suits the theme quite well. Okay, how am I getting on here? I'm getting up there, so I've got a few more modes before Crime Wave, so I still want to get it in that left little hole, and then that should start my Meet the Mob mode. There you go, so I'm going for it, and I'm missing it. Getting the other little saucer. Super loops, so that's giving me a little mystery. Could go for the loops, but they might be a little bit dangerous. Yeah. Never mind. Okay, so last ball. See how Kat's going to do. She's got a little bit of way to catch up. She's got a ball save, so she's still in the game. See if she can get over 100. That might do it. Warehouse ready to be useful. So she can shoot the warehouse for that instant multi-ball. Nice little mystery prize. Oh no. And that's Dirty Harry. A lovely game. If you get a chance to play one, please do.